what's going on, lads? It's Vinny here, and welcome to this, I guess, coffee run-esque thing. So Brian and I, Brian came up with the idea that we used to watch a guy called Deadmau5, and he's a musician and whatnot, but he had coffee runs.
No, nothing big.
Nothing big, small time. You may have heard of him. And he used to get celebrities in, like Dylan Francis, Skrillex and whatnot, and just record for hours and hours on end, kind of like what we're doing here. So we thought, because both of us are on our way to Nogla's right now, so we've got 2.5 hours drive, so we're like, why don't we just hook a GoPro up there and just record it and just get some ideas and kind of just go from there. Yeah. So, as a pre-warning, by the way, the car is quite loud, and we're also using a GoPro mic, so hopefully it picks up okay. Anything else you want to say before we get going?
No? So what we've done is we've put up a post on my Facebook page, and we're just going to use that to get some topics and just discuss. Because the whole thing is we just need to keep talking about some stuff. We don't want to be just 2 hours of us just kind of like, you know, driving along. But yeah, that's about it. There's going to be no editing, really. Some little chops in there. I'm going to be doing one on my channel on the way back from Nogla's. So, yeah, let's just go. This is going to be different. Definitely different. And I'd love to do this. But if this is good and you really enjoy this, please let us know.
Leave a like.
Then we might do it like comment whenever
let us know.
Craig is back in Ireland and I'm in Ireland. We might even like say, let's go somewhere in England and do a drive down to see someone else. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah. So, I've already got one plan to head down to the Sidemen. So I mean, if this turns out well, Brian, you can just come with. Yeah, there you go.
Right.
Also, shout out to Tato for not sponsoring us, but they're just so fucking good.
I introduced him to waffles. If you're Irish, we were in a shop and I was like, oh, get some waffles. He's like, what are waffles? And then I was like, you've never had waffles before. These are.
I'll start the car. I'll say what I'm about to say. Now, this is a problem.
Speaking of orgasmic things, waffles. He likes them. That's all you need to know. They're bacon flavored.
Air a little bit because the front windshield. We've been here for like 10 minutes. So the roof in this car is quite low. So little random things like trying to eat crisps, you can't do that. So you have to like slouch and tilt.
Oh, boo-hoo. Oh, little lamb. Oh.
Bacon. Alright, we're gonna head out. Let's do this. Get the GPS as well. Because I don't know where the fuck I am. Also, if you hear the squeaking of the brakes, they take a time to warm up. So that'll disappear in a few minutes. It's just how these kinds of cars are.
It's the carbon fiber brakes.
It's carbon fiber brakes,
You need them to heat up a bit.
Exactly. See, the thing about it is, when Deadmau5 does it, he does it in California, or New York, or Chicago, or wherever.
No, normally Vancouver, Canada.
Is it Canadian? Oh.
You didn't know that?
No.
He fucking hates Justin Bieber. He said he tried to excommunicate him. They excommunicated him out of Canada. He bases his operations out of Vancouver, but he also has a place in California.
Oh, that makes more sense. I mean, think about it is California's nice. It's just not somewhere where you'd want to like, I don't know, like raise your kids or raise a family or something like that. It's really good for work. You know, if you want to go over there and get shit done, whatever industry you're in, California's really good for that. But that's really about it. And hanging out with friends. But, I mean, for what we do, you don't really need to live anywhere. Dahi's calling us.
Nogla! We're on our way now, Nogla.
Oh, about 2 hours.
Okay, I'll see you there.
Say hi to the video.
Wow, you know, you're not going to reveal my number, are you?
No, I have. No. I just checked. I looked. I made sure your number was not on the screen. I'm not doing what Marcel did.
Yeah, Marcel, you wanker.
I'm not doing that. So just say hi. There's a GoPro right beside the phone.
And you're seriously not here for like 2 hours.
What?
Are you seriously not here for another 2 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had issues.
We
had issues, Nogla.
Yeah, but we also got some videos done. You know, we
need. It was very easy. We're coming to you. We're bending over backwards to come and see you. All right?
Yeah.
You just sit in your nice little warm house with your nice 2 dogs.
Sit in your fucking Ferrari.
That's right.
That's right. On the M50. Right, Nogla, we'll be there. Look, it's a Ferrari. Nogla, look.
We'll be there in 20 minutes.
It says 2 hours, but look, it's a Ferrari. We'll be there in an hour and 15. All right?
Yeah.
sensible now.
I'm going 10 miles an hour under the speed limit in a world where kilometers an hour is a thing, as is the Republic of Ireland.
That was enough for now.
Right.
Let's get some topics.
Alright, get some topics going.
Alright?
Talk about tits!
Yeah. The reason why
Thanks, Billy.
I put it onto my Facebook because we tried doing an Ask Minnie and we just weren't getting a lot of good feedback.
A lot of people ask me, like, Minnie, why do you not do like many Ask Minis anymore or things like that? Because the thing of it is, I get thousands and thousands and thousands of questions, all related to what's your favorite color of the alphabet? Get your boobs out.
Slap
How long is your dick?
Yeah, compare dick size.
It's like things like that. And then also, a lot of people ask the same questions again. So their logic is, if it's been in an Ask Minnie before, we can just ask it again and it'll be in it. It's like, it doesn't work like that. It's like when people ask me to do Rap God. It's like, I've done that 2 or 3, 4 times over the years in videos. If you want to see me do Rap God, like, you can go watch the videos. It's not like a live stream. You can just watch whatever you want. That's just me.
Okay. Do you remember what I said about the whole Facebook thing? Definitely better questions.
Oh.
Not so far.
Let's have a look. What do we got?
If an ambulance is on its way to save someone and it runs someone over, does it stop to help them? Why is it called a drive-through if you have to stop? If the professor of Gilligan's Island can make a radio out of coconut, why can't he fix a hole in a boat?
Real questions here.
Why do people point to their wrist when asking for the time, but people don't point to their crotch when they ask where is the bathroom?
Why?
How come you press harder on a remote control when you know the battery is dead? What the fuck is this?
Whose man is this?
Adriana.
Shout out to Adriana for asking.
This is a good one. I'll give her. I liked it. Actually, I better.
I liked it.
Just life updates will be good. Like how you guys are doing, like Minnie after the accident, and why the fuck Minnie was driving a Ferrari in your Snapchat yesterday. Why were you driving a Ferrari in the Snapchat?
I don't. It's a funny story. I bought one.
Really?
I don't. Okay, it's weird.
How?
I don't know.
Chores.
Yes. If there's any parents watching this video, I cut the grass 3 times a day for 7 years.
Yep. That's how it's done.
But at the same time, for me, like, was I gonna get a Ferrari a few months ago? No. But what kind of like made me decide about it is I wanted to continue the road trip because a lot of people do like the road trips. Like the Tennessee was the last one, even though it technically wasn't a road trip, it was like a fly trip. And I kind of wanted to say, like, I didn't want to get a flash car because for me, no, shut up. Listen, no, shut up. So whenever I see someone like a YouTuber, it's got better over the years. But initially, when I was a small YouTuber, I'm like, oh, I wish I could get there, and then I kind of got to the point where like these Viners or whatever, they were just showing off. I'm like, okay, you can stop them.
Yeah,
fuck that shit.
Yeah.
And I kind of got to the point where I was like, I wanted to. It was the difference between having fun or like protecting myself from Instagram. But a lot of people like looking at cars and whatnot on Instagram anyway. So I was like, fuck that. Well, let's just have a bit of fun. Let's just do something I've always wanted to do when I was a kid, which is drive around Ireland and the UK in a nice car. Yeah. And so the cool thing about it is about what we do and our job is we're able to do this, for example. We're able to work and we're able to vlog whilst, for me, taking things off my bucket list.
Yeah, and it kind of goes. What the next like point there about like the accident? It kind of erases the kind of the logic to it. Also, is like, you know, it made you kind of realize, you know, like
you could die at any second.
moment. Like life is like holy shit.
Yeah.
And like Craig was kind of like, you know what? Fuck it. You know, like it could be gone in a heartbeat. Let's have a bit of fun and let's enjoy it. So I think the way like she brought up both those topics, they kind of went hand in hand.
Yep.
And also the mindset of getting this.
Yeah, because at the same time, like the doctor told me, the doctor was an asshole. I appreciate you saving my life, Mr. Doctor Man, but whenever I was going from ICU, which is the intensive care unit, going over to the regular hospital, the doctor, when I was getting wheeled away and transported, came over and was like, you know, there's a good 12 hours where you could have died. I'm like, I'm still here.
Yeah.
I'm still fucking here. Why are you telling that to me now? So in doing that, it's like he said it himself. There was a good 12 hours where I could have died because I was just bleeding out internally, and because I didn't catch it right away, it was just bleeding out. So I could have very easily died then. And to be honest with you, getting hit by a pickup truck, I should have instantly died. Yeah.
Both of you.
Yeah.
Realistically, we have to, realize like how fucking lucky.
Oh my god, yeah. Because it's always a cliche. Oh, it happened so fast, and then when it literally does happen so fast, you're like, oh, I get it now. I see why cliches are actually cliches because it makes sense. Who would have thunk?
No.
I know. Don't worry. It's a meme. I'm memeing. Also, this is a 100-kilometer-an-hour motorway, and I've been stopped for most of it.
Okay, so I think this is a good one. So the person that did that last one, I'll give a little shout out to that one because that was actually a good one.
Yeah, just
Rick. Oh no, Rick. Oh, sorry, I referred to you as a girl. That was because the person before did that.
It's 2017, Brian.
Sorry, Rick Sanchez.
I'm sorry in advance.
Sorry, Rick. Apologies, my man.
Pickle Rick.
So yeah, Adrian, Rayano, Rejano, Rayano.
Rayano.
I'm not gonna say Reggiano. Don't worry, I know how.
Reginald.
I know how to my pronunciation of
Or
Hispanic is a Hispanic or Latino name? Latino?
Latino.
I take it it's a Latin American name.
Yeah.
Rayano. It's a beautiful name actually. Talk about the past. How you changed, and if there are any memories / regrets you'd like to look back on. You guys should just start answering everything in musical form if you want. So we were.
I want to die. No,
we were thinking about this yesterday. We were like, we went to get some food, and we were eating, and we just thought, like Craig just said,
What's happened here?
Just think about it. We're sitting here in a lovely car, and just think about like how we used to
Going to McDonald's.
play. Yeah, we used to play Call of Duty back in the day. And like, did we ever think it would get to like this point? No, fuck no.
It was 17-hour days. I remember we were playing. No, it wasn't Origins. It was the Ghost one. The Extinction.
Yeah.
We were playing Extinction, and I remember we were doing that to like.
Well, I didn't play in that session. I didn't.
Okay, well maybe it wasn't that session, but there was one session that you were playing with, and it was while you still had your Subway job, and we were both up at the same time. I think I had school the next day, and you had to get up to go to work. And we were both just thinking to each other, it's like 7 in the morning. I had to get ready to go to school, and you had to go to work. And it's like we set up the entire night to play, and then we just didn't sleep, and all nighter just went to work at school.
That was the shit that we had to do, though.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time,
it's not only like we had, because of where we lived. There was two kind of obstacles, if you will. Of one being the fact that we're trying to grow our YouTube channels. But it's also the grind that went into it, like the initial grind that everyone went through. But on top of that, we had the
we were
time
trying to survive as well.
The time difference as well. Of like playing with our friends in America, we had to stay up super late our time, and so like I had to get up at like 6 in the morning sometimes. So I'd only have like 3 hours of sleep, and it killed you. Like you'd come back from work or school or college, and then just go to sleep, and then you get up, try and record, and then try and edit. It was painful, but like,
even me, like I remember when I was going to school, like my grades dropped to oblivion. I remember like when I was like studying hard, making sure my grades up and whatnot, and then the summer of 2011 when I started the whole YouTube thing, and the whole reason when I kind of got started was I was bored during the summer. I was like, I want to try and hit 100 subs within 3 months, which is pretty much the entire summer, and I got to like 92. The thing about it is when you do something for that long, it kind of becomes schedule, becomes routine. You start to enjoy it more. You start to learn new things. So I just kept going, and then those 2 years after that, 2-3 years, like my grades started declining because of what Brian said, where you're trying to like to do anything, you have to make your sacrifices. You have to go that extra mile to make sure. Because a lot of people they see our channels now and they're like, oh, who the fuck is this guy? Blah, 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 I got this, that, and the other. But at the same time, no matter who you play with, no matter who you meet, no matter who you are, everyone has done that. Everyone who is a musician, an actor, a YouTuber, whatever, to be something that's that little bit different, they've always had to go that extra mile. So a lot of people you see people can't take the piss saying, oh, you're just big because of Vanoss. No, we had very established channels before we met Evan. Which is the thing. And even now, I haven't really been playing with Evan in the last 3 years. Do I still love the guy? Of course I do. I go over to his house every week, every other week when I'm in LA, because we live near each other now. But we just don't record together because he's going one path and I want to go to another path. So people were still saying like, "Oh, you can carry from Vanoss and whatnot." It's like, no, we met Evan when we were already like somewhat established.
I do. I still love sucking his cock. I don't give a fuck. Look at me, you motherfuckers.
Jesus
I don't give a
Christ.
fuck.
That's the.
It's a very easy thing to say. Oh, you're only this because of that person. Well, I'm pretty confident this person is that way because of the help of us as well. So it's not. You can't just fucking turn around and say that shit.
Because
it's very easy for people to say that shit. When they're behind a keyboard, they're big men.
Yeah, it's people meet me in person because some people see it as well. This isn't me talking shit about Evan. This is just literally how like some people see it. Is me and Brian, we're the type of people where we crack the jokes, we laugh and whatnot. And say for example, there's a skit where one of us needs to like jump off a building, something stupid, you know, go into a car wreck. From our perspectives, it's not good perspectives. You know, and so like we can't really use that footage, even though it's very funny. But Evan was always just kind of sat back, so he was the cameraman, so he got all of the action, which is why his videos are really good, and which is why like, and then with that he put in like a lot of time editing and making sure they're like next level content. Yeah. So I mean, that's why people are always like, oh, you're just big because of him. It's like everyone's big because of everyone. It's like at the same time, it's a shared thing. Everyone's helping each other out. It's same thing as in music, same thing as in acting. Like you've got like Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, they're both kind of helping each other out with like the movies and whatnot. Same kind of thing with YouTube. People collabing, going back to back on stage, and then even me last week, whenever this was going up, me doing like the little Would You Rather with Mini Mentor. Like we've been friends for a long time. We're like, let's just play video games together.
Mini Mentor. Mini Mentor is my favorite mini.
Damn.
Also,
damn.
Fuck you, Evan.
Wow. Okay. Anyways.
That's a joke.
Yeah.
Really.
People are like, what's going on here?
Terrorizer hates Vanoss.
No.
Love the man.
Yeah. Really good dude. Really good dude. Okay, so this is going to be 70 miles an hour.
Yeah, it's kind of
this is LA traffic. What the fuck is going on?
Don't worry.
I'm gonna nick one of those.
You fucking son of a bitch. If you could have one thing on this planet, what would it be? If you could have one thing on this planet.
Pussy.
A Ferrari. Yeah, pussy.
In a Ferrari.
Pussy. If I have one thing, honestly, do you want me to do like a funny answer or a serious answer? I'll do a serious answer.
I'll do a serious answer next as well.
Now, this might cause a lot of discussion in the comment section, and I mean no offense, no disrespect, but just try and understand and empathize with my perspective. If I could change one thing about this planet, if I could get rid of one thing from this planet. Now, I know there's a lot of pros to what I'm going to say to get rid of, but my mindset is just because of all the negativity that comes along with this.
Okay.
The one thing I would love to get rid of on this planet is religion.
Interesting.
I find the pros are heavily outweighed by the negatives because of the divisions that's caused just based upon scriptures written in a time where they thought the world was flat. I just find that, some people find a lot of positivity and a lot of love and a lot of faith and support through religion. That's all great. I'm all for that. But when I see these things in the news around the world of pain and death, all because of, it comes down to one thing.
Yep.
Differences in opinions in religion.
Yep. Which is silly.
And so, I'm sorry to take it from like a nice lighthearted fucking thing, but really, it really pisses me off when I see everything that's going on in this world of just, it's a horrible time at the moment.
Yeah.
I look around and I think it all stems from one thing, and it's religion, and it's all stemming back from thousands of years ago.
Because for me, and my family are very religious. My family, they went to Jerusalem back in February, and they're a lovely time. They're very religious like that. My mom herself is a religious my mom is an absolute godsend of a human being. She's a religious counselor who, she does it voluntary. So what she does, people who can't afford the price of a counselor and a therapist, she brings them in and helps them because she's qualified. Like she went to university and stuff for it when she was 50. Like absolutely incredible human. But at the same time, like there was a lot of good because of that. Like she goes her way. It's her happy place, you know. And like she has comfort and security in what religion gives, which is the best thing. I was gonna say happiness, but for my mom and my dad and a lot of people around the world, religion is their happy place. But it's kind of like anything in life where extremists kind of ruin it for everybody.
Yeah.
For example, the IRA. Now, again, very topical discussion.
Open the windows. Let them hear.
Oh, he's having a look. He's having a
That
look.
guy's nodding his head.
No, he's nodding his head at the IRA, not the Ferrari.
He's doing, yeah. He's like, finally, someone fucking said it.
At the same time, like, I love.
Open the windows. Let them all hear it. This guy's got to say some shit. Listen up. Go on.
So,
Listen.
religion. No, he's listening, or she's listening. But no, at the same time, like Northern Ireland itself. I'll get a little tiny quick background. I'm not going to get in depth of it because again, it's it's a topical topic. Where in Northern Ireland, there's a lot of split because Northern Ireland is a part of the United Kingdom. That's why I say I'm British because my dad is half English, or my dad's English and my mom's Northern Irish. So I say I'm British because it's kind of split. But the thing about it is, Northern Ireland is under British rule, but it used to be under Irish rule. And the Catholics is more for Ireland, and the Protestants is more for to be under British rule. So because of that, there is just this constant clash that happened. That's why there was a lot of bombings back in the 80s, because Protestant and Catholic, they're both Christians at the end of the day, but they're fighting each other because they're different kinds of Christians, which is, with everything else that's going on in the world, hate, racism, whatever else it is, adding sectarianism, which is what that is, two of the same religions fighting each other, is the most stupid thing in the world.
I love to think. I have this weird thing. I like to think of aliens just looking at that from a distance.
What are you doing? Why are they fighting? It's like friendly fire, friendly fire.
I can imagine them just nodding their heads, just like fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Just like
it's friendly fire.
I'm born Catholic.
I'm a Protestant.
I know some people.
Who cares?
Look at us. And then some people will probably say, "Well, Brian, if you want to get rid of religion, then you must be atheist." No, because then I feel like atheism is now becoming its own fucking sect as a religion of its own. Of their people, atheists have their own fucking mindset and their own fucking religion. I just want to be Brian. I don't care if I don't go to heaven. I don't care if I go to hell or whatever. If I live 90 years on this planet, I just want to be a good fucking person. I do charity stuff, raise money for kids, do something with the time that I'm able to do this incredible job and make a difference in the world. I just want to be on my gravestone. Brian was a good guy. Well, Brian was a cool fucking dude. That's all I fucking want.
Here lies Brian.
Give me my innings of like 90 runs, 90 years.
Yep.
And then I'll fucking bow out, no problem. As long as I've done some good on this earth, that's all I fucking want to do. If more people did that kind of fucking shit, instead of fighting each other just because of fucking words written in a book.
Yeah. That's why I blew hair right.
So just, I understand some people, you know, sorry if it gets a little bit too controversial.
Yeah, and like,
just show a bit of love to each other, respect each other. Just, like, I know, like, it's all lighthearted, you know, YouTube videos. But show each other fucking love, because like that's what I'd like to see. I love seeing that in the comment section.
Because at the same time, like what we do, we're a very like lighthearted comedy, have a bit of fun in video games and vlogs and whatnot. You good?
I just burped something horrific in my mouth.
Oh, I saw this in my peripherals.
No, because I wanted them, because I did a weird face. I wanted them to understand. Oh, he burped. I just had like a miniature stroke in the side. I just went.
Because like at the same time, like what we do is very lighthearted. It's very comical. It's very, you know, it's joyful. It's meant to bring happiness.
Yeah.
So literally what we're trying to do, and like even before I was a YouTuber, I used to go on YouTube for the sake of watching people used to bring me happiness. It was a place I went to after school. It was my happy place. So at the same time, people are like, I'm being honest with you. Like you're saying, oh, you're gay and shit, but
I'm saying Happy Gilmore. Your happy place. You remember having Happy Gilmore?
I do.
You were gay. I didn't fucking say that.
You're slagging me because that's what I used to do.
Well, you said happy. I went to my happy happy place, and I can imagine you going into your happy place like they did in
Jesus, you were close.
in Happy Gilmore, and
Yeah.
all you're doing is just watching a YouTube video on an iPad. That's it. That's your happy place. Okay.
But anyway, back to what we were saying, where it's like what Brian and I do, like we do our charity work, and at the same time we make videos because because like for me, like I started making YouTube videos because like I used to see so much happiness from YouTube videos that I was like, is this something that I'm able to do? Is this something where I'm able to give back? Am I turning soon?
No, we missed it.
Oh no!
And now we have to get up at the next exit, do it to Yui. And no, we're all good. We just missed it there. I just realised where we were. We're in Ballymount, and I went, oh shit! I knew we were getting too much into this conversation.
Anyway, let me know.
Anyway, keep going. You're doing good. I'm gonna be a little silent now, because I need to keep my eye on the map.
So this would be one of the places where we cut the video just so we can figure out where.
We're good. We're good.
Oh, are you good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
We just need to keep exit 7. We need to get into the left lane. Yeah, get into the left lane, and then we're going into exit 7. Sorry about this. This might be a topic to discuss. What do you think of crisps, potato chips? We call them crisps in America. What do you think of them? Honestly,
They're too salty. They're too. Oh, what's going on here?
no! Don't. There's a woman that's talking with the driver of the car in front of us. I'm hoping they're together.
I hope they are too.
And they're orchestrating what direction. Okay, she's gone back. She's getting into the car.
No, there's no one moving up there because the traffic's still going anyway.
Yeah, I find actually the flavour of the crisps.
They're less flavorful.
They're
and
less
more,
flavourful.
But they're more like, God, how would you put it? I guess just like too salty. They're too.
Yeah, they're bland as fuck.
Yeah, well, it's like crisps over here. It's actually like you eat them and it's just flavor.
Flavor.
Yeah.
Like cheese and onion in America. It's like
like Lay's.
It's like diet cheese and onion or something.
Yeah.
And then when you come to Ireland,
It's like a slap in the face. Like fuck.
So yeah, no, I don't need crisps or potato chips.
Can I do a Yui here?
Yes, you can.
Are you sure?
There's no sign that's saying
No,
you
Yui.
can't. And it's on Google Maps, so if it's on Google Maps, you can.
Okay.
All right.
If we die.
Yeah. Doing a U-turn, like horrific accident that can happen here doing a U-turn.
Potato crisp.
Potato. Potato.
Look how happy he is.
There's an equivalent of that brand of Tato that he gets up in Northern Ireland.
Oh yeah.
Called Tato, but less Tato. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know who owns the company.
I never eat crisps, and I come over here and I have to have a pair. Pair, sure. But no, Tato up north. It's still really, really good. It's not as good as down
It's
here.
not as good as those Tato are. They're probably the best crisps next to King crisps. Have you ever had King crisps?
Never had King.
Oh, I might make it a thing to make you try King crisps. Yeah, do you know what? We'll do that. I'm gonna get. Might do it with Jacqueline. Might do a video of making her try Irish things.
Oh yeah.
That'll be a great video.
Like Noble's dick. I had to say it.
Oh wow.
Comedy.
Oh yes. And I was being worried the comments were going to talk about religion. Not anymore, boy.
Oh god.
Oh man. And this is the part where he's watching the video and goes,
I don't like it.
fucking pricks. We don't like it.
No.
Do you know what, I'm really beginning to think Dublin is now turned into LA. This is super slow. What the fuck?
I've never been here before in my life.
This is super slow for Dublin.
This is super slow, no matter where in the world you are. It's kind of, speed is kind of like a relative.
Yeah. It's the same everywhere, Brian. It's crazy. Come on. Okay, here we go. Ready? Stop eating the Tato, man. Okay, wide approach on the left. Give yourself some nice turn. Yeah.
Can I just...
Yes, you are. You're flipping it. You're doing the hard turn. Don't worry. And then you're good. Let's go, boy. Let's go. Don't worry. They're not gonna say shit.
I know.
It's a fucking Ferrari. They go on, talk shit.
We're gonna... Okay, let me know where to go now.
Keep going straight. Keep going
For a
straight.
bit.
Yeah, we're gonna go down straight. We're in this left lane. See with the blue sign.
Yeah, double port.
So
M50.
we're going. Yeah, we're going on to the M50.
The difference is, Craig, the difference between what's going on here and Deadmau5 is Deadmau5 is driving in areas that he fucking knows where he's going.
True. I've
So,
never been here before in
We
my
had a
life.
clusterfuck there where I'm trying to read the questions, and then when I look back at the GPS,
the exit was right there.
We
Okay.
missed it.
Yeah.
And then we have to drive
It's
up.
because the
and it's
GPS
rush hour.
updates little by little.
Yeah, and it
around
says
here, 'cause
it
you don't
thinks
know
we're
shit.
on one road, and then it actually says, "No, wait, shit, you're on this road. Oh, you fucked up. You need to turn around."
Yeah.
So,
We was about 20 minutes
yeah,
trying to get back here.
just trying to turn back the way we came. So it
we're good.
was my fault. I will say, but shit.
We're good.
Okay, right. Let me get a question.
Crack open a cold one with the boys. Cracking open a Monster, not beer.
Yes,
Don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive.
But eat Tato and drive. Not sponsored.
Everything you've said so far has been followed up by not sponsored.
Yeah.
But if you want to sponsor
Because-
me, please do. Man, Tato sponsorship. Now that's something. I think every Irish lad will be saying, "Do you know what? Fair fuck."
It's got to the point on YouTube where if you say any product whatsoever, it's sponsored by the whole fucking So I say that sarcastically, but also like just let you know.
Would you ever consider traveling throughout the country, UK, not Ireland, doing random meetups? You're both awesome, by the way.
Thank you.
I think so.
We could, like, say for example, if we do a London one, we could organize it where we could just like meet up at some park.
Yeah.
We
I
could
was
do
thinking of doing one in Dublin soon. I was sitting down and I was thinking to myself,
that.
fuck it, we should do a meetup sometime.
Same-
Like in Phoenix Park by the Wellington Monument.
Same thing I did in LA.
Easy.
Just
Yeah.
like it was a Wednesday, and I said, "Hey, Friday morning event," or no, it was a Thursday. Hey, Saturday morning, anyone want to come to the
Is that
meeting?
an alright pulled over by the guards?
Oh, really?
Is it? No, it's
No, it's not.
not an alright. No, it's a Hyundai.
That's a Hyundai. Yeah, that's a. Sorry, Hyundai.
That's not an alright. From a distance, it actually looked like an alright to me. I fucked up.
We racially profiled the white Hyundai.
Yeah, the white Hyundai. Oh yeah, pick on the white Hyundai. Okay, for me, about the driving through UK, yeah, I'd like to do that. Like I watched Tom do it. Yeah, I thought that was brilliant. Just going around different locations, planning a meetup in each location. I think it's a really good idea. If we could do, like we said, if we get good enough feedback from this, if you really like it, and then
Just anything we talk about in this video, just go wild in the comments.
Yeah.
But just be
Yeah.
respectful because of other topics that we talked about earlier. You know,
but
yeah.
the main thing I'm looking for when I like going through the comment, I'll be going through the comment section of this, and the main thing I'll be looking for is just getting feedback on what you guys think of it. Maybe like we'll upgrade like a microphone that we can have better audio when we do it. But as an idea, like, are we boring? Are we able to keep talking? Is it enjoyable to watch?
Are you asleep? Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Are you still there? Are you still there? Let us know because.
It's like Netflix. Are you still
I'd totally be
there?
up for doing this again in the UK. Like if Craig comes back and then we're like, hey, do you want to do a trip from like, Scotland down to Brighton or something like that? You know, fuck it, we might do that. This is a good one. All right, JJ, Ancestry DNA. Would you do them? Find out where your roots are as a person.
I'd love to.
Like just swab our DNA and put it in. So I have an idea, but I'm totally up for going in with my idea of where I'm from and finding out where apparently I'm really from. So where I have an idea my family are from, on my mom's side it's all Irish and Scottish.
Yep.
So on my dad's side I am Swedish, Danish, English. They're the main three. English, Danish, and Swedish. Swedish. But there's definitely Spanish also in my family. Because my sister and my
look
brother.
Spanish at all.
No, not me. So my brother and my sister are jet black hair.
Right.
And like they look very dark and Spanish.
Okay.
Whereas my other sister, Louise, and myself.
What are you
wow,
doing?
What are you
doing?
An asshole. The guy just
Cut me off completely.
right in front of us there. So my brother and my sister are jet black hair, whereas myself and my other sister were blonde, brown hair. Like when I was a baby, I was bright blonde hair. She was blonde hair, and the two of us have now mousy brown hair.
Yep.
And like paler skin, whereas my other two are darker, like more tanned. If they went on holiday, they would get a great myself and my other sister will burn. Like we won't
I can
tan.
relate to that.
Does that make sense? So there's definitely a mix up of Swedish, Scandinavian, and then there's also some Spanish in there. So I'd be curious to see where else, like even further out, if they can find that out.
Yeah, my dad is exactly the same. My dad's actually really, really tan. I mean, he's white, but he's tan, if that makes sense. There's no like
Yeah, he is actually
tan Hispanic features like that. My dad is extremely English. So my dad and my brother, they tan really, really well. And then my mom on the Northern Irish side, me and her, we just burn like crazy. But I'm kind of saying where like Northern Irish side always sort of country. Northern Ireland on my dad's side, it's English, but they've traveled a lot because of the nature of what they do. Like I was born in Dubai, my dad was born in Kuwait. Like it's always been a mix up of everyone being kind of everywhere. So for me, it was always been interesting to say like, hey, where is my background? Do you know what I mean? Because I've literally just been everywhere.
Next question, which is from Melissa Knell.
Hi, Melissa.
And keep an eye out for Nace. If you're from Nace and Kildare, we're coming through there, right? Sport is usual, the common one along with weather. But what about bucket list items you want to achieve in the near future or goals for the year?
Well, for me,
This was one.
this is one.
Yeah.
Being able to drive around Northern Ireland, and the UK in a nice car. So, and what I was saying earlier, like I said, like this is me taking one off the bucket list.
Fucking nose.
Nice.
Itch.
Just something I've always wanted to do, and I'm just now that I have kind of like being able to do things like this with YouTube, I'm now able to do it. Another one for me, whenever I get back into a relationship, there's a place that I've always wanted to go to. It's a place just it's just off Africa called Mauritius. Tiny little island.
Yeah.
And incredible part of the world. Really small, but it has these resorts that are on the water. And you go there, and your room itself has like a glass bottom on it. You get to see the sea. The same kind of thing is in Barbados as well, from what I hear. So that to me is 100% yes. And Hawaii for the geology. I've always loved the Hawaiian geology with the hot spots and the constantly flowing volcanoes and shit.
Oh, right. I thought you were talking about mobile phone hotspots.
No. Like, Hawaii is built on a hotspot.
Okay,
That's why if you look, there's a chain of islands in the hotspot. Like with the plates moving, the hotspot stays still and the plate moves over. So you'll see like the little line of islands. And Hawaii is the sort of the most recent island that everyone's kind of inhabited, really.
For me, goals for this year, I'd like to get back on the vlogging. Just get back on the path.
Back on the train.
Of doing the vlogs. Just take care of my family at the moment. My mindset obviously is set to take care of my mom, and it'd be nice to by the end of the year have her resituated. I'd like to help her get a new house and have her taken care of, so I have a bit of peace of mind, and also look to move over to the States. And that's pretty much it.
It's hard because of the whole Trump thing.
I didn't want to say it. That's why. If you look at my face, I kind of went. And so with the new administration, there's been definitely a lot of unnecessary unnecessary complications that were not there last year. Let's say.
When I got mine, yeah.
So I'm definitely going to have a lot more work on my hands securing Nace. Keep an eye on that. So
okay.
left lane. And one sec. I'm gonna make sure we're okay. I'm not fucking this up again. I'm sorry, I'm not fucking this up again. If we end up in Northern Ireland in the next 20 minutes, I'm gonna do great. Let's just go home. Fuck it, let's just go to
We just land back at my house. Hi, Mom!
What happened? Brian was navigating.
We got lost!
Brian was navigating. Idiot.
We're 3 hours off course. We thought we'd stop by.
Just for a little breather. Oh, you want to give you a cheeky little look? You're one in the nose.
What kind of look?
The look of, ooh, look at him. She was 65.
Right up my alley.
Bring her to Mauritius.
Come here!
Do you want to see the ocean beneath your feet? Look at them bunions. Okay, yeah, so my goals, take care of my family, take care of my mom, get her situated, said, the new administration has made things a lot more overly complicated. And hopefully we can get that secure, and I'll be able to move over to the States. And that's the goal. I'll be able to record not at 4 in the morning.
And on good ping.
Yeah.
I don't miss that at all.
Great ping.
Like 2 or 3 years of working the night shift, waking up at 7 p.m. and going to bed at 10 in the morning.
Like,
I am so happy.
Elaine and I have been looking at some houses and some nice.
I assume in America.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. In Washington.
Oh, nice.
And some incredibly beautiful homes. Pretty much near Gold Club.
Ah, nice.
Beautiful houses. So.
I do, man. Fucking honestly, like,
Incredible.
don't hold back.
No, so that's the goal. That's the goal. Hopefully, we can get that done, and then I can get a dog.
Of your own.
Yeah.
That's the same thing with me. Like, whenever because like for me, August, right? My plan was to go and visit the Sidemen at the beginning of August, but I'm not sure it was going to happen anymore, just because on the 15th I've got the camp, then Gamescom, and then Insomnia. So the end of my August, end of August, I'm just not going home. I'm completely on the road. I don't want to add another road trip on top of that, so
Yeah.
God knows, man. Like, and then when I come back from that, eventually when I settle down, I want to get a dog. That's the thing. Because the house is like a decent size for it. But I want to get a car over there because I want to be able to take it to like Runyon Canyon, or Runyon, where I'm able to like go hiking on my dog and take it for a walk or go to the beach or do whatever. That's my plan. So I'm going to tell you something right now. So I remember telling you on the way over, we're going to tell these people it up because it starts to hurt. So in these seats, like there's a back part to the seat, and then it kind of comes out. It kind of like it tucks you in nicely. If you see here, for some reason, for the Ferrari seats, they've got it on the seats as well, where it kind of it's like a racing seat where it kind of like it's down and then it kind of curves up at the bottom. For me, I have a really big ass, so to the point where my my fucking hips are too wide for this seat, so I have to kind of like position myself sideways because my right cheek is just dead from sitting here because both of my like hip bones are like digging into the actual slant. It fucking hurts, man.
Juan Flores, how's Mario Kart going so far? Tell Minnie to take therapy and rage classes. He's getting better.
I'm getting better.
He's getting much better. I said it in the last. Well, we did that recording session just there, but before that we're streaming.
Yep.
And I muted myself and I said to the stream, and if you were at that stream, you know I said this. I said, Craig's getting fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting much better. He never played Mario Kart. Now he's, I think, beginning to understand. Like, he learned the hard way.
Like that 2 hours.
He learned the hard way. He almost quit Mario Kart full time because he couldn't take the. You know when you do that, it's just fucking stupid. It's just luck based. It's just like that's the point where I was like, yeah, he's on the edge.
He's done.
He's on the edge. Whereas there was me like, hello my darling, hello my darling. Oh, was there a crash? No, was there? And we're flowing now.
Come on, miss. Come on, no. Scooch. Father is in town.
Oh.
Well, thank you very much. Next contestant, Toyota. Move aside.
Jeez, trying to intimidate.
Oh, okay. Here comes another Toyota. What the fuck are you doing?
Brent, which of you guys have had more girlfriend relationships in their life? I've only had one.
I've had 2.
So, you're probably not talking to the right guys.
Yeah.
How much puss did you guys get? None.
Well, at the same time, like, for me, whenever I was in high school, secondary school, whatever you want to call it,
I was dreadful.
well, no,
Dreadful, I was bad.
I was bad too, but at the same time, for me,
Bad.
I never wanted a girlfriend because I was always kind of a forward thinker in the sense that why would I want to date somebody now when I know I'm just going to break up with them eventually anyway?
Yeah, that's my mindset.
So I was just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna enjoy myself, but I'm not gonna date anybody. And that's why as soon as I got out of high school to the whole YouTube thing, that's when my first girlfriend, who was Ashlyn, came along.
Yeah. I did, I wasn't into relationships, like, growing up. I was
He's got his hazards on.
God, what the fuck's going on down here?
He got his hazards on. Sorry.
I did good. I did good in the sense of, you know...
You had fun.
I had fun. A lot of fun.
Yeah, I had fun too.
But the thing was, I was never looking for a relationship because the same mindset was like, you know, I see my friends get in relationships and then they just end really badly.
Yep.
I'm like, why would I want to get into a relationship now when it's 9 times out of 10 going to end in similar fashion?
Yep.
So I did my bit, but then I met Lene and I really like her, and so we're
Chugging along.
We're together.
Yeah, no, you two are killing it.
But wasn't into relationships growing up. No, not interested at all. College was.
I went the 2 weeks of uni. Went for so in the UK.
I even
Ireland.
had Evan once, like a few years ago, was like saying, you need to stop going out and like play more video games with us. Like, fuck that, I'm going out. Going out. Like,
Oh yeah.
going out into nightclubs. So like when I was in the nightclubs, like that's when like Evan would be texting me and saying, hey, do you want to play some Call of Duty? I'm like, fuck off. Fuck off, I'm out. That was like 4 years ago.
In the UK and Ireland, we have a thing called freshers. And what freshers is before because it's 18 plus here to join, not 21. So what the university will do is a week before all the lectures start, they will help you. They will throw their own university parties where they like rent out nightclubs and they get good artists in, so you can like mingle people, enjoy yourself, get friends, all that kind of stuff. So for me, what I tell people is I went for an extended freshers because I went to university for 2 weeks before I dropped out. Well, I didn't drop out. I took a gap year to see if YouTube worked, and it did. And whenever they messaged back a year later, they're like, "Are you coming back?" I'm like, "No."
See you.
Yeah. So my university life was 2 weeks long. I don't remember much of it, and I had a great time.
Yeah, you just did all the partying. I remember.
Yeah.
When we did Eurogamer, you were telling me what?
I came down from uni to Eurogamer.
Where was uni again? Sheffield.
Hertfordshire, which is about an hour above London.
Oh, okay,
I did
yeah.
music production. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I remember that. Yeah, it's all
That was fucking fun. Jesus. Yeah.
Okay, one more, and then I'm gonna swap out the battery.
Cool.
Are you still using your famous McDonald's Wi-Fi terrorizer? All right, can we just get this?
You never had it.
It was literally. Let me
It was
explain
one
quickly
night.
what happened. Okay, so
Oh, I know where this is going.
I was living in the tiny little shithole that Craig saw. It was someone's garage.
If you saw the last Irish road trip,
Yeah,
you'll see it.
it was a garage converted into a one-bedroom studio apartment. I was staying in there. They didn't have the place hooked up for internet, so what I had to do was I had to use a Wi-Fi booster to connect to their Wi-Fi, which their house was about, let's say, 10 feet away from...
Oh no, further than that, 15
or
feet.
15 feet away from my place. So we put their Wi-Fi thing to the nearest point of where my place was, and so I could just send the Wi-Fi over this 15-foot gap between the house, and I used the Wi-Fi that way, and then it connected to a Wi-Fi receiver, and then into internet connection into the back of my computer. It was a windy, rainy night, and rain affects the frequency of the Wi-Fi, and so it just fucked up that one night really
It's
badly.
one night, yeah.
And then it just let it go. New jokes, get new jokes. And I have a weird feeling, no, M7, no, we should be good. We should be good. We should be good. Yeah, no, we're good. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, because the same
Just let
time
it go.
Yeah.
Let it die. Let those jokes die.
It's one of those things where, kind of like me with the forehead jokes, like it's over.
Yeah, we
I
get
said
it.
it. We said it in one video.
It's like when someone gets a joke on someone, and then they just milk it. At first, you're like, oh yeah, I get it. And then after
It keeps going. You're like,
okay,
it was funny the one time,
Right.
and that's it.
the joke is dead. Like
Yeah.
you're milking the cow dry.
Yeah.
So when people keep bringing it up,
No, the cow's dead by this stage. It's already in the ground.
Yeah.
It's a corpse. Even continuing on about the whole, like, one joke and people keep repeating it again and again and again, you need to realize it's like, oh, well, why do you find it funny? People tell those jokes to us maybe 10,000 times, maybe more, every single day. When you hear the same thing every single day, especially with me and the forehead joke, it's how I look. You know, and I'll be the first to admit it. Am I insecure about how I look? Yes, but whenever tens of thousands of people every single day mock how I look, shit gets to you after a while. I'm just being completely honest with you, and that's why I banned it on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, whatever. Because I don't want to fucking see that shit.
I have a bent nose. It's not a major fucking thing, but I have a bent nose. Like my nostril goes like this, and someone saw it in a video, and they
fix it.
Like-
That is the most 21st century
Yeah.
thing. It's like, oh, you can just fix it. No!
It's
It's natural.
Like, this is the way I was born, this is the way I look, fuck it. But like, I noticed that before where someone saw it in the video and they're like, ew, ew,
Yeah.
oh, because you're fucking peaches and cream, aren't you? Fuck off. Talking shite behind your keyboard. Anyway, moving on up.
We're gonna change the battery. We'll be back in 2 seconds.
Change the battery.
Nothing's gonna happen to you. Ready? Watch this. Hey, welcome back to the fray. It's been about 15 minutes since I last clicked my fingers, but for you, it's been a millisecond. Incredible. Magical.
Right, let me get our next topic of discussion. You can talk about how hopeless Penny was earlier when he kept missing the exits.
Would you like to talk about that, Brian?
I fucked up on not that you fucked up on the exits.
We fucked up together.
I fucked up today, I fucked up today, but I'm trying, I'm working, I'm trying, I have a fucking shit ton of things to deal with, and then you missed the giant blue sign that said exit.
No,
3 times.
No, you said take a left. Okay, I was fine. I was waiting for the next left. That was 3 miles away. And then of course I thought when you say take a left, I'm like, oh, okay, it's gonna be like 500 meters away. Not like 3 miles.
Well,
And then you said, okay, take a left here. So I went over lane and took a left. You're like, not that left. What other left is there, bitch?
Jesus Christ, you can go high pitch with that voice. Fucking hell.
Yes.
You just kept missing all the fucking exits. I told you just keep an eye out for the exit, and then you're just talking about. And I'm like, I've been sucked back into my chair like that. I'm missing it. But yeah, I fucked up today. But like, I'm trying to work and do everything. It's not easy. So cut me some slack. Cut me some slack in that one. It's hard. Like what I have to do is I
Bye,
have to
Mr.
read.
BM.
I have to read the questions, make sure it's like.
Have fun doing 90 miles an hour.
By BMW. I have to read the question and make sure it's either good or just there's no bad shit in it. Jordan, what's the highlight of both your careers so far and what you hope to do for the future? Highlight of my career, getting a lap dance at the Playboy Mansion.
Oh yeah! I forgot you did that.
Oh yeah. Definitely a highlight. And also meeting Lene. But no. Highlight is the
Snuck that in there last second.
Playboy Mansion.
Oh, but and also my girlfriend of over 2 years. I forgot.
Playboy Mansion, baby.
Fuck.
What's your one?
I don't know. It's kind of like, is the guy okay? He's just in the middle lane, drifting everywhere. It's like, do you ever get those examples, like whenever someone's like, oh, Craig, can you spell that? Yeah, C4. And you forget every single word beginning with the letter C. Highlights of my career. 4 million subs, obviously.
Is that when you went, oh, no, you're talking about when you said sex countries. That was a highlight of your career.
Oh my god. The panel was so much fun. I love doing panels and stage times and things like that. Seriously.
Not that panel though, they put that stupid YouTube fucking.
Yeah, no, that was PAX East.
They put a cape on you, it looked like idiots.
Yeah.
All idiots. And then that Brock, will you please stand up? Do you remember what I did in one of the videos?
Brock, everyone's like, yay!
And then
It's like, no, the best one was, it's like, Brock, can you stand up? And it was me and Tyler went, yeah, there's Moose Knuckle, and all the parents went, excuse me? There's Moose Knuckle over there! What?
Billy, we're going home. No, Mommy, no!
No, I love Moose Knuckle. I bet you do, boy. You're grounded. Oh, Christ.
Do you think Anthem will be good as it was at E3, or will it be another Watch Dogs?
Can't tell.
I can't tell.
It looks really good, but then
looks
again,
nice, but it doesn't mean it's going to be a good game.
Jesus, what are you doing? Yeah, exactly. Watch Dogs. No Man's Sky looked amazing, and it was awful.
Exactly, yeah.
That's why, like, I have so many trust issues with the gaming industry. I don't get my hopes up. I don't bother anymore. Same thing as like Call of Duty. Like everyone's like, "Oh, you excited for World War II?" It's like, no, because I don't want to get my hopes up just to be disappointed again. I'm like, I'd rather just be down here, and if it's good, I'll be excelled by it.
watched it. One sec, oh, here it is.
From?
Casey Wacker.
Attaboy, Casey.
Attaboy, Casey. Attaboy.
Casey Wacker. Anyway.
Hey, Wacker by name, Wacker by nature. What is the most awkward fan encounter you both have ever had?
Tell you my one. You go, I know exactly what mine is, but you go first.
Do you know what? You know mine?
No, I mean, I have my own ready to
Okay.
go. What's yours?
My one was, I think, at San Diego Comic Con when we were doing the 3 Black Dot.
Yeah,
thing.
I was there with the
Alright.
squid hats and stuff, yeah.
I believe I was there. Now, I could be wrong, but I had a guy come up to me and he wanted to do photos, and he wanted to show me something on his phone.
Okay.
And he went through his pictures, and there was just dick pics and some nudes of a larger lady, and but the
Wow.
dick pics, and he just kept talking and like was like scrolling, like, oh, yeah, just scrolling through as it, and I just had to pretend like I didn't see it, but I had saw his it wasn't a good one. Like, it wasn't a good penis, man. It was just one of those like, it wasn't something I would go. Like, if it was a present, I would have like fair fucking played you, man.
I'm like a horse, but no, he's hung like an acorn.
No, but, and it was just like, oh, it's just, yeah, here's the picture. I'm like, and then how can you shake someone's hand after you've seen that?
Yeah.
Like, you're like, oh, you touched that. Oh. So that was the most awkward one, but like, I tried to play up as if I didn't see, because I didn't want him to feel awkward, and I didn't, I just didn't want any more
Yeah.
awkwardness. So yeah, bye. And I'm like, oh god, and I washed my hands straight away. What's yours?
Someone grabbed my deck that one time. It was PAX East. There was a YouTube. We did this thing where it was like a green screen and you had props. If you were there, you'd remember it was like you go ahead. We did a fan meetup, and you basically got a picture with me, and you get a whole sword, or you had like a cape, like little fake armor, or plastic foam toys and stuff like that. And there was this girl. She's about 27, like kind of olderish. I was tall up here. She grabbed out the foam sword, took a picture or whatever, and she walked away, and she just grabbed her handbag and just squeezed my dick and balls. She just went back, squeezed it, and then and just looked around and just walked off. And the girl from YouTube who was there organizing looked at me and went, "I am so sorry." And I'm just sitting here like, the next kid's coming over. I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck? Oh, wait, let me go here. I was like, I don't know how to feel.
Do you have cash?
Yeah.
Thank fucking Christ.
What's this?
Card. You do card here.
Oh, easy.
Or e-toll.
But yeah, that was a weirder one. Oh, there's nobody here. Oh, okay, it's a collection.
Yeah.
Sure. Cool. My wallet is in there. I don't know. I'm pushing it. Also, the weird thing is there's nothing on the side apart from where you open the door. So the button to open the window is actually right in the
Oh
middle.
no, here's your wallet. I put our,
Oh, it fell.
No, I put our wallets in here.
Just so it wouldn't
My
fall.
wallet's there, your wallet's there. Just so it kind of holds them. It's like a place for your wallet. There's not much.
Kobe.
There's not much space around here. Thank you.
Hold this. It was just a basket. I was like, "Ew."
Hold, please. Wow, so she grabbed your penis. Yeah, enjoy this part.
That's as fast as I can go because speed limit. But yeah, she purrs nicely. Yes, there you go. And then there was a kid coming along after. This one's 120. Excellent. Kid came along afterwards. I was just sitting there like, what the fuck? Hi, Minnie, how's it going? Give me a second.
Yeah, give me a second. I just need to think about my life.
There you go. Anyways, moving swiftly onwards.
I think both of them are good, awkward ones. I think they're both, I got to see some guy's tiny penis and you got sexually molested. So
There you go.
Yeah, pretty good. I think that's the whole
I'm
of the
contacted
video.
by the authorities after this.
Yeah. Okay, right. Good question, Casey. That was good. If the YouTube money stopped, do you consider doing something else for a living?
Yeah.
No, we don't. We keep doing it and we die.
Question. Yes, because I need to put food on my table, but no, because it's fun.
Yeah. if you want to be serious, I'm saying like if your job stops paying you, do you get another job?
But you have to put food on your
Of
table.
course.
Yeah.
It's a silly question. If like people like, it's unfortunate that people like call it YouTube money. Like it's
a job.
It's money.
It's money.
It's work. It's work.
Yeah. If you work KFC, it's like KFC money.
Yeah. It's like, it kind of makes no sense to me if people.
It's
are
just
talking
because
like
it's a
that.
different job.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, even though it may seem weird, we're both entertainers. We're entertainers to the job. That's just what it is. And then off YouTube, we're businessmen because like the money that we get from YouTube, we investment, stock market, do kind of like we do that. What the fuck? We do that kind of stuff with it. So at the same time, it's like we're not just like lounging around. We play for 30 minutes and somehow the video gets magically edited and uploaded and all that stuff. No, it's like there's a lot of work to it.
Yeah. It's just kind of stupid. If YouTube wouldn't stop, would you keep doing YouTube, or you know, is that the only reason why you
Yes,
do it?
because it's fun. Well, will I continue? Yes, because it's fun, and no, because I need to get a job.
Yeah, need to eat.
I need to eat, yeah, survive.
Fucking live. Ass or Tits by Ledge Game Machine Radcliffe. Ledge Radcliffe.
Is it?
Ass or Tits?
Is it? Can I pick both?
I'd probably go with ass.
It's weird that it depends on the person.
Some people can, I guess you can say tits, because you can't really work on your ass, or you can't really work on your tits.
Yeah.
So if you have big tits, then you can just do a lot of squats and then work on your ass.
Yeah.
But you know, I've been with girls with breasts and some with like just not that big
Not a lot,
breasts. Doesn't really bother me at all.
At the same time, like, because me, I'm single. When I'm looking at it, like, I'm probably a little bit more picky. But at the same time, when you're with someone, it doesn't matter.
No, you're with them for their personality. And he's got a great ass.
Can I agree or disagree?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, no, she doesn't. Guy talk. It's guy talk. Yeah, it's guy talk.
No, seriously, yeah, don't put that in the video. That's a joke. I keep it in the video because it's true. Tits are ass, so you're gonna say.
I'm gonna say tits.
Alright, it's fine.
Because, like, but it kind of depends on the person as well. Like, someone can have like, massive tits, but they're like fucking like.
They're not always nice though.
Yeah, they're not always nice. Exactly. Well, ass, you can have a massive ass, but it's not nice either.
Telling you lads, don't be fooled.
Yeah.
Try to put push-up bras out there.
If the pussy good, then you good. Or if you're gay, if the dick good, the dick.
Brian Medina wants to know: is there any way to get in contact with Minnie?
Business email. Business email. If it's like very important.
Or else if it's just an email that says "I love your videos," then
No. Yeah. Or
straight. Oh, don't branch off.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm not going wrong. I'm just saying this like because there's a guy trying to pass me a second ago.
Okay. Okay, I was worried. I thought this was forcing us off. Right,
No, you're fine.
we're good. Sorry.
Fuck what I was saying. I completely lost track there for a second.
Wait, your business email.
Yeah, business email if it's very, very important.
Yeah.
And it's like you need me for something very specific. But if it's just to kind of say hi, Twitter. I'm on Twitter a lot, so.
I wish everyone would you know, follow that, because I get some of these emails that I get.
Absolute quality, but I hate you for it.
Oh god, some of them are just like.
Hi, Minnie. I am 7 old.
Yeah. Can we make videos together?
Yeah.
Like, dudes, I didn't.
Can I be a part of Mini Crew? Excuse me.
Dude, I didn't email someone asking, hey, can I play video games for you to grow and, you know, off your success, which is pretty much what people are asking to do.
See,
and I'm like, we didn't do that. We you know, we did our grind and then we worked together and then we grew all together. Like, we all had like 20,000 subs, 40,000 subs around the time we started like playing together.
Yeah. But what would say it's a little bit hypocritical because of me, because I used to play with a group of people who, like, before I met basically everyone who I record with now. I mean, you probably never heard of them now because they all stopped with like Negative Iggy, JetXZ, Gavin Turso, you know, Matter, and all those kind of guys. But at the same time, did. And it's what, if you want to grow on YouTube, I would suggest as well. Gavin Turso was the guy who reached out. He's a Scottish lad. I reached out to him, and he had the same amount of subs as me at the time. And I reached out saying, "Hey, I love what you do. Can I play with you?" It's fine if it's like a similar sub count. Do you know what I mean? But don't be like, I have 4 subs. You have 4.2 million. Can I play with you? No, it's like
you don't want it to be a bigger person giving you success. Where if it's kind of like a yin and a yang, where like I can give my viewers access to you, and then same back. It's scratch your back, I'll scratch yours, etc. So it's kind of a nice little. There's a benefit for both of you.
Exactly.
Not just like, oh, you want a YouTube career? Here you go.
Here you go.
Here you go. You don't have to work hard. Don't worry. My success, I'll just help you.
Here you go.
I don't like
come along and you just appear to nowhere and just be in all my videos. And here's a career. Like
I don't like that shit.
No,
like I really don't like the shit because like it's a spit in the face when I see people that I've known. One of my friends, Too Fast for Seth. That dude has been working his ass off for
he's a good
years,
streamer too,
and he's a fantastic streamer. And like I would love to see him really take off his Twitch, and I'm trying to help him as much as I can. People like him that I've known since I've had like 100 subs.
Yeah.
And he's so awesome. Like he's like, dude, I'm really proud of you, and it's really nice. It's people like him that works his ass off that he keeps trying growing and growing and growing. And when I see other people just having something handed to them, it's a spit in the face to people like that have been grinding for 5-6 years.
Yeah, exactly.
And to literally have it handed to them, it's just like these people that are just like, well, what the, like what the fuck?
Yeah, where'd you
So it's just. So that's what I'm saying. You don't want to be that guy that emails someone and trying to have someone just hand it and make it easy for you.
Work your ass off.
If you work your ass off and you get to a point where you're able to do this cool shit that we can do, it's a lot more rewarding and fulfilling to you that you said, I saw this opportunity, I saw this goal, I set it, I went for it, and I achieved it on my own.
Preach.
Makes me so proud to know that one thing my friend said, you won't be able to make it big on YouTube. Stop, give it up.
I got bullied for it myself.
And then I just can't. I said, fuck them, keep going, keep doing it. And it's a lot more rewarding for me. So that's what I'm saying about the whole email shit. That was a good tangent. Just the way like that.
Yeah.
Did anybody contact me? And then we just went off on that one.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, I hope that makes sense. If you want to grow on YouTube, if you want to do it the dirty way that I call it, feel free. No problem. I'm not going to give you any praise.
Work from 99% of the people
But if I see a person working their ass off and putting in the grind, I have no problem helping that person because I know that they deserve
95% of the community, 95% of any community ever, whether it be different subcategories on YouTube, music, acting, whatever, they've grinded year after year after year after year to get to where they are. And a lot of people who are kind of quote unquote gifted success, they're up and down before you know it. That's the thing. Like they just appear and you're like, hey, I'm the next big thing, and then where the fuck did you go all of a sudden? That's it. You want to try and have longevity with your career, not be a one-hit wonder. That is a beautiful view.
Sean Anderson wants to know, what is YouTube? He meant to say, why is YouTube being a bitch about videos? I had to wait 3 days for my live stream to upload. Sorry about your live stream. Well, I guess we can talk about YouTube. As a website.
Where do we begin? Let's get at the scroll.
That's one thing I'd say. Like lately, I've been loving streaming on Twitch and YouTube as well. To be honest, but I kind of feel like they're forcing people into streaming on YouTube, and I don't feel I enjoy YouTube as much as I enjoy Twitch, because I feel Twitch does a lot more work with their creators.
Yep.
In comparison to YouTube, I kind of feel like YouTube think
it's kind of like
we don't need you, you need us kind of thing. Whereas Twitch is kind of like, you guys are the reason why we have jobs. What can we do to help you?
Yep.
That's why I like Twitch. So I kind of wish Google really had a proper infrastructure in place to maximize the satisfaction and the experience for content creators. Uploading videos is just like, sometimes your video does great, and the next you know, your video out of nowhere, for no reason beyond your control.
Yeah,
your videos are like, people watch the videos like, oh, this video is fucking hilarious.
something,
lucky I
yeah.
checked your Twitter because I didn't see this in my sub box. And you put in so much work into this video, and it's hilarious. It's funnier than the video that got like 300,000 to 400,000 views, but this other video that only got like 60,000 views, and it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
And there's nothing you can do about that.
The funny
annoying
thing is, it's always the ones that take longer to make. It's always the ones you put your back into
And
trying to edit. And it just takes so long.
And that also has a counter effect on like, then your brain starts to say, well, do you know what, you should put in less effort and not care, because, you know, like, it's like being let down all the time.
Yep.
And sometimes you put in less effort into a video and upload it, and that video does great.
Yep.
And then you're like, well, we might be back on the, you know, we're back on top of things, everything's great now. And then you put in work into the video, and then the next video flops, and then you're like, oh, well, fuck this.
Yeah.
It's
why the fuck did I spend all that?
It's the
all of
most
that?
irritating experience and frustrating thing.
I'll give you an example. My Trying to Laugh took me about an hour and a half to 2 hours to edit. It got millions and millions and millions of views. There's other videos I've edited that I've spent so long grinding out at. Like, fuck, I can't think of one for an example. Ones you go into like Gmod or CSGO or, you know, Black Ops 2 Theater, and you go and you get your cinematics, you get someone to voice act for you, you do this and you do that, and you spend hours and hours and days, and all of a sudden it's like, where'd everybody go? Hello?
Yeah.
No one's there. And the reason being, you go to Twitter and all the YouTubers are complaining where my video is on the subbox. So you're sitting there, like, all of those days have just been wasted. And for someone like me, I know Brian does the same thing where you upload every single day, you just gotta, it's just a giant punch in the face. And then you go back in the next video that you do, which probably like you didn't take that long on, that's amazing. And like what Brian was saying, subconsciously, he's like, well, why the fuck am I gonna do this? Why don't I just do less editing? And that's why a lot of people ripping the Dahi for doing it. But at the same time, Dahi, like, whether he edited it or he didn't edit it, people still watch.
Yeah.
Because at the same time, people watch YouTubers for personality. Editing is like a beautiful added bonus just to bring the video together. And from like a creative standpoint for myself, Brian, or whoever, it's so much fun and it makes it really satisfying. But at the same time, everyone's there for personality, and Dahi is a perfect example where his videos are still killing it, but he stopped editing like a few years ago.
He did it also for, you know, he kind of felt it's just
It's not worth it.
not worth it.
No.
And that's not him. That's not him like saying, well, I don't, you know,
He's
I
not
don't.
being-
It's not like he's saying he doesn't appreciate like the viewers. Like the
No, of
viewers
course
want to
not.
edit it. He feels that's the only way he can constantly, you know,
Continue to give you guys content.
entertainment. So I understand people. You know, it's kind of like a meme. You know, Dahi Denogo unedited videos. I know that's not people like saying like take the.
Well,
piss out.
that was just from a Cards Against Humanity video because he kind of played it along
Yeah.
with himself.
So, well, you know, it's some people are also forced into doing that. Like I would have the mindset I wouldn't be able to release an unedited video unless, you know, we're doing
Unless
like
something
this,
like this.
unlike this.
This is the once in a
It's
blue
all
moon video.
Context dependent.
Yeah.
If I was to upload videos like that, I don't know if I could do it because I just feel like I need to. There's a certain way I want videos to be, and I'm very particular. Some people can feel, you know,
No shame. Just hey,
yeah.
it's garbage.
Noble is not garbage.
No,
You know-
no.
You know,
I just
yeah.
said people.
You know what I
It's
mean?
different, yeah.
So it's, but then I can look at it from the way YouTube is going now. It's kind of like the less work you put into your videos, the better off you're going to be because they want longer videos.
Yep.
So what's the point of me editing a video and condensing it from 3 hours of gameplay down to 10 to 15 minutes? Whereas YouTube is now reworking the system that they want
Longer videos,
3
the better.
hours video. They want a 3-hour video. And that's just the way it is. And now people are like, well,
Because
fuck
at
it.
the same time, people like who, if you live stream, if you type in, for example, Friday the 13th, for example, Omrecker has been killing it recently. Because think of it is he did a lot of Friday the 13th streams. So when you type in Friday the 13th, the actual YouTube videos that people have grinded over are going to be second, whilst the YouTube live streams are going to be at the top of the sub box. And that's how like Oma actually get a lot of views and a lot of subs on his live streams, is because whenever someone types in Friday the 13th, it's going to be right there at the top of the sub boxes.
Yeah.
And that's how like That's how he gets the subs, how he's introduced new people and new fans are being made because of that.
Yeah. So that's why, like, I'm live streaming on Twitch and YouTube when we do Mario Kart.
Yeah.
I think I've been really enjoying it because, like, some people have been asking for, hey, can you just release the races and no editing? Some people are really into that. They just want to sit down and watch all the races.
It's
so
where you are.
It's
yeah.
two birds, one stone. That I can record, I can stream, and give them that VOD after on YouTube, and then we can edit the video and then release the kind of video that I want of a Mario Kart video.
Yeah. But
So-
like an example I can say is when I myself, and I know Brian's the same, people who we play with are the same, we do a lot of highly edited GTA race style videos. But there's other YouTubers out there, like Fixstar for example, who he uploads a lot of races, GTA races, but he uploads, like, it's completely unedited. So he uploads just the race, and he appeals to the market who wants.
Exactly. Yeah.
He appeals to the market who wants just those races by itself.
Yeah.
While we appeal to the market who likes the funny sound effects and the wacky, crazy editing and things like that. So it's kind of like, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
Yeah.
It's what you like personally, and if you say, I like this, there's a YouTuber out there.
Yeah.
But I like this, there's a YouTuber out there.
Yeah. But then also YouTube is kind of favoriting the side of
Look
the
at the
editors.
black cloud just came in all of a
Yeah, I
sudden.
know that. I noticed
Saw
all
that?
It's just getting a bit dark in here
Yeah.
now because I've
That
noticed
cloud just out of
out of nowhere it just kind of got dark and there's this giant cloud.
Irish weather.
Welcome to Ireland, exactly. That was a good little rant. I like that one. I like that one.
like it.
I've always got plenty of time to shit on YouTube and talk shite about it.
Thank you for paying us, but
Yeah.
fuck you.
Yeah, thanks for giving us like a kick-ass career that like we love.
Well, we're not criticizing
No,
YouTube,
thank
but
you
just
for
how
making
it
it
works.
twice as hard as what it should be.
It's the one thing that was annoying as well is the fact that, like, gamers are the biggest kind of, like, quote-unquote genre on YouTube itself.
Most viewed genre.
Most viewed genre. But whenever it comes to YouTube trying to promote themselves, YouTube is trying
It's a
to...
VidCon.
Yeah, no, YouTube is trying to promote it, and it's for, like, the TV audience. So they're promoting these vloggers that have, like, 50,000 subs.
And Viners.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus Christ. But they have like 50,000 subs, 100,000 subs, and they're out of nowhere and they get barely any views. But they're up on billboards around LA saying this person has hundreds of thousands of fans. And you get people, I'm not trying to say like myself or Brian or whoever, but there's people in the gaming industry who have a lot more views and a lot more subs and have a bigger dedicated fan base, and they're not fucking there. Because YouTubers are trying to push it more towards TV.
That's why we're back on the vlogs, motherfuckers.
What?
Let's fucking go. We're getting.
No, I mean, at the same
We
time-
want to be on that billboard. Santa Monica. Get me on that billboard, yeah? Terrorize motherfuckers right there in the billboard.
I love how you go completely Conor McGregor every time something like
You fucking
a little
nut.
egotistical
You
comes out.
fucking nut. Want to be on that billboard, not this one that does making the cakes and vlogging and all that shit. Want to be on there.
Is there enough cones?
There's a lot of cones. around
Is
here.
there enough cones?
Look at the cones on that one.
Jesus.
Some lad is just like, I got the best job ever.
This is 4 days worth of work.
Yeah.
It's just getting as many
Yeah.
cones as like. Look here.
Look at this
Yeah,
shit.
look here on the left
This is
side.
Mario Kart or Prop Hunt.
It's like imagine trying to find a prop and prop hunt and
Yeah.
one of those.
One of those is manners.
Jesus, that's funny. Where were we? Who are you?
I don't know.
Oh, you were saying
But
about
the
being in a
thing is,
billboard and Conor
like,
McGregor.
you watch VidCon, and then I'm looking on VidCon, and then Instagram, for example, they're doing like the Instagram stories, and they're giving the Instagram story phone to all these YouTubers, and every single person I saw on that, I'm like, who the fuck is this person? Who's this?
Yeah.
Now, it's not like egotistical, like who's this person? I'm bigger than this person. I'm not saying
But
that.
being on the platform, you feel like you know a lot of people.
You're watching like all these different people that you've never heard of, and when you think about it, you're like, well, like YouTube just does not give a fuck about the gaming industry at all.
Best
There's
example.
no one there from the gaming industry. Like
YouTube Rewind.
If what I'm saying is, like, if they had some people there from the gaming industry,
Yeah.
like that's okay,
balance
right?
it.
We're represented, but none. I saw none.
Sorry, my car farted.
Oh, bless you, bless you. Oh, there's a Papa John's over there. Oh. Might come back.
Really? What's that? But another thing as well is that you watch YouTube Rewind. It's 6 a.m. 6-7 minutes of a lot of vloggers. And a lot of vloggers that I know, and a lot of vloggers that I don't. And the gaming section, like what they did last time, it was like a weird fight that they had. And they had, some people weren't even gamers that were in the quote-unquote gaming section. Lasted about 10 seconds, and they just moved on. Never talked about it again.
Yeah.
What, huh? Excuse me?
It's kind of like now. I don't want to. I think the guy is lovely, and I don't want to. I'm not kicking the guy while he's down. But your man Jesse from Prank vs. Prank.
Okay.
At E3.
I never watched any of his videos.
You didn't see this?
Oh no, E3. Oh, okay.
No.
I thought you were going to say YouTube Rewind.
No, but you saw what happened to him.
Yeah. Need for Speed.
Need for Speed. I'm like, this is a perfect example of that. And now I know this wasn't YouTube that organised this at E3, but it's getting a person like Jesse, who's not a video gamer. I don't know why he was there. He's doing stuff for
He's a
EA,
vlogger.
Need for Speed. I'm like, what?
Get a gamer who's played
Get a gamer that's like associated with EA or doing racing games,
Exactly.
and have them talk about it because they understand the game. Not giving this person, this good-looking guy, like a script to just read off to the camera. You know, it confuses me. You know,
It's regardless of what actually happened at E3 with this the teleprompter being off and things like that. It's the fact that he was there for a gaming thing. It's kind of like a gamer trying to go on stage and talk to people about makeup. Like,
yeah, I was gonna say, like, you know, like watch the rugby, like the Lions test thing, and then it cuts to the lads in the studio, and then they turn around. Well, Johnny, what do you think of that? And there's some farmer. There's like, I just saw you did all this here. You can only say, like, why would fuck would he be there? You're gonna have other fucking rugby players there to talk about the sport because they know what they're talking about.
exactly.
That's what I'm saying. So there's certain things, there's certain decisions in the industry and YouTube that just confuses me. It doesn't make sense. And then the results speak for themselves. Did someone honk the horn?
Huh? No, but listen to my horn.
It's the most pathetic
My horn is the generic GTA horn.
GTA.
It's like the example I told Brian. It's like imagine like a giant 7'2" wrestler, 500 pounds, with the squeakiest voice. Doo doo doo. Hi guys.
Yeah.
Whoa!
It's like a massive wrestler, John Cena in WWE, and then he's got the voice of like David Beckham.
Yeah, it's like imagine. Dude. Hello. It's like, where the fuck that voice come from?
It's the most anticlimactic like car horn ever. Let's say, right, that was a good rant. No more on YouTube, alright? We'll give YouTube a break. We'll, you know, they're probably like, oh, please make it stop,
You're ruining it.
Right. Tell your deepest, darkest secrets. No, at least she's got your mini lad hoodie in her Facebook picture, so that's
What's her
good.
name?
Astra.
Thank you, Astra.
Astra, beautiful name, I'd say, actually. Are you related to Nissan?
It's a Vauxhall.
Oh, it's a Vauxhall.
It's a Vauxhall Astra.
There's a Nissan. Oh no, Nissan Corsa.
There you go.
Damn it. Vauxhall. Bollocks.
Imagine her last name was Vauxhall.
Yeah.
Astra.
Damn it.
Astra.
That would have been a good joke.
Yeah.
Don't put that in the video.
No, I'm already putting it in the video. Fuck you.
It's it. Don't worry. I have something called a sense of humor.
Nathan Carter. Oh, my mortgage broker was called Nathan Cater. I was like,
all right.
Holy shit, he made it!
He made a boy.
Go on, Nathan. I was like, fuck, goddamn.
Have a safe trip and great time. Discussion. Favorite music. Scott Wiles. Thank you for the kind wishes of our journey.
Thank you. Appreciate it. We haven't crashed yet.
Yeah, don't say that.
Oh shit.
Favorite music. At the moment, EDM, 8-bit, electronic 8-bit. That's my shit.
Both of us are exactly the same. Like, we both listen to pretty much anything and everything.
You listen to more rap than me.
But,
Yes, you do.
No. Rap, yes. I'm big into, like, the dubstep scene. Whether it be the most prevalent dubstep or, like, underground dubstep. Dubstep, trap, you know, like, deep house, dirty house, shit like that. Bass house, that's what I was looking for. Like Joyride, or like Jaws. My ass is sore. Fucking hell, no. My ass is too big.
Oh, here's a good one. Alright? And I'm gonna be honest, he already knows the answer. Well, no, he won't know.
Me?
Yeah, he won't know my answer off the top of my head, but when I say it, he'll be like, oh yeah, okay, I get it. Gary Gaviria wants to know, what do you like /hate the most about met each other. So what I like about Craig is that whenever we're together, we're fucking productive as fuck, and we get shit done.
Yeah.
And like he has the same mindset as me. I like to do shit. Whereas, for example, when I'm with Evan just likes to fucking chill and go out and have a good time with a meal or whatever. But when we're together, we're like videos, and I just farted. Videos. Yeah. Okay. Moment of silence, please. There. Right. Let it out. We get shit done. That's what I love the most about Craig. What I hate the most about Craig. Is that a bird? Did you see that?
Yeah, I was on the side of the road.
Whoa.
No, I was going that way. You're good.
Well, the thing I hate the most about Craig is when I'm playing H1Z1 or Player Unknown with him. I'm a bush! I'm a killer! I'm a bush! Loud noises! No, what was that? He gets Craig.
I get overexcited.
He gets
okay?
overly excited and super fucking loud when, like, let's say I'm streaming. My mindset when you're recording, you have this mindset. When you're streaming, I can't do it with this hand. You're doing this mindset. So when I'm streaming, I'm in the zone. I'm playing to win. We're talking tactics. When you're YouTube, you're like full of energy. You know, get this video done, make it entertaining. It's a totally different. Like it literally, there's a switch in my head that I go, I'm streaming. Flick. This is how I work when I'm streaming.
It's not like we're trying to like fake our reaction. It's just like it's energized.
It's a different it's a different way it's done. There's completely different methodology that goes into making a YouTube video and streaming. And so then if I'm doing a YouTube video, I flick this switch and I'm into YouTube video making mode. So he understands what I'm saying there.
So much for nothing. I'm talking about YouTube.
Other YouTubers will say the exact same thing.
Yeah.
But when I'm trying to play a fucking game with him, he'll get all excited and I'm just like, shut the fuck up, Craig, shut up. So he knows what I mean by that. Now, what do you like about me?
So honestly, on kind of the same thing. Like we're the most productive duo I've ever fucking seen. Like I remember, like
Santa Monica
as well. And last time you came over to my place, we recorded Ask Minnie for 8 hours, and then we recorded like the jelly bean thing, the water thing, the mouth guard thing. Like we're just like next. We were there for like 17 hours straight before we had to go home.
I'd arrive at 10 in the morning, and I'd leave at like 1 in the morning.
Exactly.
Pretty much, like, and then we just go ham.
We just go fucking ham and cheese. And the one thing that I don't like about Brian is it's not his fault, but I would say like the slagging that would go back and forth. You would slag someone. You take the piss out of someone.
You can never go too far.
No, you would take the piss out of someone, and then you take the piss back, and that's just how friendship works. You know, like you mock someone, they mock you back. That's how like good friends work. If you're too afraid to mock someone, you're not that good of friends.
Yeah.
Brian, every once in a while, he doesn't mean to, but he'll just go that little bit too far.
You can't go too far. You can't go too far.
It's all of a sudden like you'll just go that little bit too far, and you don't mean to because you think it's just like you're just mocking them because you're like really good friends.
I can't help it if I don't see the line in the sand. I just happen to do somersaults over the sand.
Yeah. That's the thing. And all of a sudden, everyone's just
I go, oh, whoops, I went too far, and I'll be back.
Yeah, exactly.
It's an Irish thing.
I know, and that's what I'm saying.
Irish.
That's what I'm saying. It's not your fault, and everyone's just kind of like, okay. we're laughing back and forth. Brian will come up with something. We're all just like.
But the good thing is sometimes it's good to just like Conor McGregor, and I don't give a fuck. But sometimes when I go too far, I'm like, right, look, I went too far there. I'm sorry about that.
Exactly.
At the time, I'm like, don't give a fuck, I'm the man. Don't give a fuck. And then after a half hour, I'm just like, I'm
so sorry
about that. Yeah, have you noticed how many weather shifts have gone on in this entire video?
I'm actually gonna put this in here. Okay, I'm gonna put it on the wet.
Put it on some wet?
Yeah. And we're back. Sorry for that, Nogla. Oh, we're just Nogla's figured out where we are.
Small cock.
Yeah, you do.
No, he said it to you first.
That you have a small dick.
You fucking pants that say I have a mini dick written right there. So you don't fucking talk to me. Pants
My
that
dick
women
is-
look at the pants
My
and go,
dick is
he's
huge.
got a tiny dick. It says mini lad, mini penis. So don't fucking start at me, alright?
I called the 1-inch punch for a reason.
I'm gonna get my own pants with 3BD that says pleasurizer right there. Right?
I know it's just like it's the bottom end of your logo, just on the crotch.
No, the logo right here on the penis. So it looks like the dick and balls. It says pleasurizer.
Or it could also be for like a vagina as well. It works both ways.
branding genius. right
Branding
here.
genius.
So-
Coming to a store online. Not near you.
Not near you. No, fuck no. Right, another
You,
question.
but not you. No, the other one. Behind the person.
You! With the money! You! You there, sir!
You there, sir.
Hello! Come this way!
I see your Gucci jacket. Come this way. It's like, no, you, the person behind you, is someone like in bed.
Rigby,
Just watching.
Rigby,
Like, who's behind me?
Rigby Vandalay wants to know why is there so much sexual tension between us?
No.
Don't know. Just 5 years of friend zone, I guess.
Friend zoning each other. It's horrible, really.
Who would be top or bottom? Garrett Lenore. He's
Probably him.
He's got a big juicy ass, so I'd say he'd be bottom.
Probably. There you go. I've got a lot of leverage. Christ.
Don't put that in the video.
No, it's in the video. I like the way you talk to the camera, but you should be talking to me like, hey, don't. So don't put that in the video. It's like, I'm here.
Oh no. Oh, are they gonna have a fight?
I'm fine. Why I order? That's why you're driving on the wrong side of the road, see? I don't like the way you smell, see?
No, I hate those questions of like first video game you ever played. What's your favorite video game?
Yeah,
Ask some,
we've answered them, yeah.
some questions that
My
I get
ass is on
talked
fire.
to.
I'm sitting sideways. Christ, my right cheek is gone.
Talk about Minnie's Tiny Dick by Ashley Mann.
What the fuck, guys?
What the fuck, Ashley? You fuck. Right. I only said that because we were talking about, you know, I have a tiny one. Apparently, you have a tiny one. We don't. Huge.
But we do have tiny ones.
Huge.
But we do have tiny ones at the same time.
Huge.
But we do.
Oh my god, perfect example. Eric, what is your favorite all-time video game favorite? Like, no, come on.
That's not even a sentence. What is your favorite all-time video game favorite?
Yoda, was that you? Oh god, come on. Why are you doing this? By Marco Andre Bulzan.
Why not?
Why the fuck not, Andre?
You're really great.
Oh,
Why,
yeah.
Andre?
Oh, sorry.
Why?
Sorry, his name is Marco.
Why, Marco?
His middle name was Andre. Sorry. Marco,
His last name is Polo. I'm dying alone, Brian.
Vauxhall was his name.
Actually?
Shane Miller wants to know, will Nogla ever make a good video?
Maybe.
No.
Hopefully soon.
We're fingers crossed. It might happen soon.
We'll ask him in a minute.
Yeah.
Hey, Nogla, when are you gonna pick your shit up?
Hey, Brian, go fuck yourself. I didn't even say it!
He just walked in. Yeah, we said, hey, Nogla, how's it going? I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
A boot. I know he's Canadian.
He's Canadian now.
He's Canadian now, but sure.
Not talking about that. Keep it PG. Jeez. Oh, I wish I could talk about that one. Certain viners.
Oh.
Talk about certain.
Bro!
Someone goes, talk about certain viners and their shite music.
Yeah. So bad.
So bad. What do you miss most about Ireland when you're in America? Besides family. We
I was like,
can't do that
space.
one.
Space, views, countryside.
Yeah.
I mean, at the same time, like, everyone has that home feeling.
I just love being.
I have no home feeling in LA. When I come home, it's just like, it's like a weird warmth.
I could say something that Lene's gonna be like, wow, really? You had to say it? I miss my setup. When I'm abroad and I'm like at Lene's, I don't like her setup. I like the way I set up things, and it's just
Lene, as of right now, who's probably in bed watching the video, is going, Brian.
piece of shit. Yeah, she wakes up, piece of shit. Like her spidey senses just go off.
I did that in the Cards Against Humanity video. My mom and my dad watched like one video on just to make sure everything's going fine.
No.
And they always put like the Cards Against Humanity videos, and there's a part of the video where I'm like, my mom's gonna hate me for saying that. I was saying like, my mom's gonna watch this video. It's gonna be the one video she watches. She's gonna text me this morning saying, Craig, we need to talk. 17 hours later, I wake up to in caps, Craig, we need to talk. I'm like, of course, sure,
Of course you had to see that. Still laughing when she was watching my Snapchat Q&As. I thought that was very funny.
Yeah, no, she was watching your Snapchat Q&As, and she went on to Scott's vlog where he went down to Tyler's like the first time.
That was very good.
Yeah, she watches through all of our vlogs.
Yeah. It is very funny that she watches the stuff. Yeah, I probably miss being back in my place just because I have everything
It's
there
yours.
that I like. But
That is a turkey on the run.
I miss my biggest thing that I miss.
Welcome to County Limerick.
The biggest thing I miss when I'm in America about Ireland is just going shopping, in like food shopping. When I'm in America, I've no fucking idea.
This Audi is flying.
I've no fucking idea.
Holy Christ.
Jesus, that car was flying. I have no idea where to start. When I go food shopping, I know what the boxes and the packaging of everything looks like, so I know what I'm looking for.
I need this here.
But when I go over to America, I'm just like, oh,
Where's the toothpaste?
What is this? I have no idea what most of the things are. So it's just, I'm hoping Lene like is able to go, yeah, you need to go here, we'll do that. But sometimes I'm on my own, I'm just like, help me, an all 5, please, all 5, we lost, help. So when I'm back home in Ireland, it's just like, oh, thank God I'm home. Everything is just a lot more comfortable for me.
I'm the same way, even getting in this car, because like for me, where I live is about 10-15 minutes away from anything. I have to leave my little village of like 1,500 people, and I go out onto the motorway or the highway, and I have to just travel to anywhere I want to go. The gym, like I want to go to like a big shop, anything. And just being able to know, like, if I go this, I can go this back road to get to this place, and this place to go to this place. And even when I go into that place, I know exactly where everything is the most comforting thing. Plus, because I was here for 12 years, being able to go there, and because I live in such a small city, I'll probably meet somebody that I know when I'm out. And we just end up having a catch up. Best thing.
That was a good question, I like that. See? Different. Not talking about, what's your what video game favorite ever?
What's your favorite color of the alphabet? No.
Yeah, you got a few of those. Yeah, you got a few
I know,
of those.
I got thousands of those in my ass.
Pretty ass many, yeah.
Well, I said it earlier on in the video, but I really want to be able to do more. Ask Minis are so much fun, but
It takes two, it takes two to tango.
In Brian's vlog I'll probably upload, there's a clip of me falling asleep because I was going through Ask Mini, and there's just literally nothing for thousands and thousands of questions on end that I could work with.
And you actually got tired.
I just passed out.
Yeah. Fucking hilarious to watch, I'd say.
You might just look over and
I just
like,
looked, he was scrolling through the questions, he was on the laptop scrolling away. And then I looked down, I'm setting up the recording session that we're going to do after. And then I looked back up and then,
yeah, I just gone.
I was like, the poor fucker.
Completely
He's
gone.
exhausted. Right, so we keep going straight. Yeah, we're good.
Good for a bit.
Yeah, no, we're good. There's a roundabout underneath us. So, like, for example, underneath us is a big roundabout.
Yeah.
But it looks like, from a distance, it looks like this road
It's like a fork.
No, it looks like this road goes into the roundabout, and then we go round it, and then straight on.
Interesting,
But it's
okay.
actually a bridge over, and it's hard to fucking tell from when you're zoomed out. Okay, yeah, so yeah, we're doing good. Stay in this one. I'll tell us when.
Nope. What to do? I just saw a sign where Nogla used to live. And I see now how far away he is.
Amber Gallas wants to know favorite times together with fans and vacations together. So favorite times together. was Luke's friend, the lawyer.
Jason?
Was it? No. Is that his name?
I think so.
Yeah.
I know him. I fucking hang out with him every once in a while. Black hair guy.
Yeah.
Lots of smiley. Yeah. Oh, my brain's going blank, but yeah. What did he do again?
He when they were saying goodbye to, like, they had like a guide. This woman that was kind of like our contact.
The person who was showing around the world drone racing.
Yeah, she was the contact. And at the very end, when we were leaving, parting ways, he went to give her a hug. I think it was just because, like, you know, like, just like, thank you so much, it's lovely to meet you. Went to give her a hug, and then I don't think I saw it, or maybe I did.
I didn't.
And there's this super awkward kind of like, oh no, you can't. Like, she said, no, you can't. And it was like, to us, we're like, what the fuck, you can't. You can't hug a woman. And I was like,
It's crazy.
what the fuck? Like,
but at the same time, like, that's one thing I love about traveling. And if you haven't traveled outside of where you're from, like, I really would, because like, the cliche of it really opens your mind. But at the same time, like, you get so used to how you live your life.
That one needs to be in this line.
Like, you get so used to how you live your life that whenever you see someone with a different culture where they have a whole different way of being, because then every human needs to eat, every human needs to drink, breathe, do all that stuff. When you see someone or like a community doing it differently than how you're doing it, but still being happy and everything going left there, it's mind blowing. It's mind blowing, and I love it to pieces. That's why I absolutely adore traveling.
Actually, give me a sec. No, we're fine. Don't worry. I'm going to concentrate on the GPS right now. So I'm not going to be checking a question. Okay, we stay on this road for another good bit.
Cool.
Yeah, this is good. We're almost there, actually.
Not really?
Yeah. But when I say almost there, it's compared to where we were in Dublin, we're almost there.
We're still getting 20 minutes out, probably.
What's your dream car? Well, mine.
Mine is this.
My dream car. It'd probably be a McLaren. If we're going to talk about dream car, McLaren 650S.
Yeah, very cool.
Currently, they'll probably release something else I'd love, but a realistic dream car for me to get is R8S. Audi R8S. I just, fuck it, I've loved it for the longest time.
I'll say this right now.
I just think the Audi R8, like the R8 in general, the S is just like the sport version. It's just beautiful. I just think it's so beautiful. I love it. Absolutely love it. I love Audi. I think Audi are fantastic make of car. Great. Germans, they know how to fucking make a car. Volkswagen and Audi is incredible.
I'll say that I remember I uploaded a photo to my Instagram 2013, 2014, and I put it was a picture of an R8S. And I took a picture and I sent it in the tagline saying, I don't know how the hell I'm going to do it, but I'm going to leave this car here because someday I'm going to have a car like it. And the thing about it is, me getting this car is, I think about that every single day since I've made that post, and me getting this car was a giant, yep. I don't know how the fuck I did that, but I finally managed to do it. So, it's weird when you have like weird personal goals, and me putting that Instagram post out there was me succeeding in one of my goals.
Favorite films and why? Favorite type of film and why?
Anything to do with Nicolas Cage.
You and your memes. Seriously. You need to let that shit go.
No, it's the same birthday as me, true story. January 7th, but...
Exit 5, by the way.
Cool, no worries. God, I don't know. Let's go with recent movies that you've enjoyed.
and barks at you. And then there's Tony. Hello, my name's Tony.
That guy took it really wide.
Yeah, well, big car, I guess. But I love Tony.
Overtaking someone, sorry, continue. Apologies.
You told me we were doing that.
I'm sorry, I had to overtake him. He was going slow.
Yeah, slow, and then we had to go fucking Formula 1 mode just to overtake.
It's a fast car, Brian!
It was a Nissan Micra that we overtook, driven by a granny. And we just went fucking, like, Jason Bourne to take over Dorothy.
Oh my god, it's Jason Bourne!
Fucking Dorothy on her way to fucking church to do some mass.
I
And they were like,
against the milk!
Jesus Christ.
Oh, go ahead, Mr. Maz. If you don't overtake me, that's fine. I'm going to speed limit now.
Checking map, make sure, because after that overtaking, we're probably there.
And we've arrived.
Hey, we did it!
Chateau Le Nogla.
Right,
Let's wrap it
so
up.
we're going to end the video. Thank you for it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. I know it's been a long one and kind of unedited and everything, but yeah, I'm kind of tired.
Let us know what you think of it.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you. And we obviously do this again if needs be because the car is mine and we do it again. Alright, guys. Take it easy. Peace.